What's up guys, Lee here with Papago Vans, and today behind me, as you can see, we have an awesome new build. This thing is a 2025 Mercedes Sprinter van, 170 wheelbase. It's gonna be the 3500, so you're gonna have dual rear tires. Now I'm gonna give you guys a walk around of the exterior, and then we'll step onto the inside to let Sam show you guys all the features on the inside. This thing's actually got some really cool stuff in there that we're excited to show you guys. Okay, starting down low here, we actually have done tough skin on the entire lower half of this van. We actually do this on quite a few vans, but there's a couple reasons for this. One, it really gives you a lot of protection on the paint down here, which is super awesome, especially if you're tearing down gravel roads. As you can see, this van's a dually, so it's a little bit wider in the rear. Like these tires, we actually have all-terrains on here, which I'll talk about here in a second. But these things will grab and throw rocks. So this kind of offers a little bit more protection on this lower half of the van here, as well as kind of like giving it a cool look too. So now we'll kind of take a look at the wheels and tires down here. So down here with the wheels and tires, this is our upgraded wheels and tires package for the Mercedes Sprinter 3500s. And as you can see, we've got the Method Race wheels down here in like a matte black. They are wrapped in a Toyo Open Country all-terrain tire. They're gonna give you great grip on and off the road. Toyo is like one of the top tire brands out there, so you can have complete confidence in the performance of these tires, which is awesome. Now, if you kind of come in here a little bit closer, and we take a look right here, we actually have the Falcon Van Compass shocks. This is our upgraded suspension package. Usually kind of goes along with the wheels and tire package, but these are a reservoir shock. This here is the reservoir, and you actually have different settings for the ride. So the reason for these reservoir shocks is you have a couple different settings in there with that red dial that I just showed you. So you could actually make the suspension a little bit more plush if you're on the road, kind of give you a little bit smoother ride. But when you're going off-road, you might want to stiffen that suspension up to kind of give the tires more consistent contact with the surface, especially if you're tearing down a gravel road that's got a little bit of washboards. You're going to want that stiffer suspension to kind of like really keep that van stable on the surface. These Falcons were specifically designed to kind of help compensate with body roll. So it's going to improve that a lot. As you can see, this is a big van. It's got a lot of surface area on the side. So when you're getting those heavy winds, driving through Kansas or any of those states with just high winds, lots of open plains, this thing's going to reduce the body roll, kind of give you a little bit more stability when you get those really heavy crosswinds, which is also a really nice benefit to these suspension kits. So with that, we're going to go step around to the front and show you what we got on the front, and then we'll kind of spin around the rest of the vehicle. Okay, now that we're around to the front, first thing we're going to hit is this matte black hood up here. We actually do these hoods in matte black, which I love. Again, this is very similar to the front end of my van, so obviously I'm going to be a fan of it. But we've got the matte black up here, looks really good with the pebble grade that this van's in. And then down below, we actually have the CA Tune front bumper. Now we offer a couple different bumpers with Papago Vans, but this CA Tune is really awesome. I hit a deer at 70 miles an hour, zero damage. The deer, I don't think he made it home, but the van has never been better. If you're thinking about getting a bumper, get the bumper. It's worth every penny, not only in the protection that it gives you on the front, but just the aggressive look that it gives the van as well. Plus, the first thing is you've actually got this really nice bull bar up here, which is going to allow you to mount aftermarket lights if you would like on there, so you kind of get a little bit more illumination at night. It also has a spot for a winch, so if you want to add a winch to this at some point, it's got plenty of room in here to do that. Also, if you want to put bikes on the front, because people do that and that looks kind of cool, you've got a front hitch up here as well. Damn, Vietnam over there. You can put a ball hitch for whatever reason you want to have a ball hitch in the front. Not any of my business. You also have these winch points here, which, you know, a lot of times we'll put shackles on here and just kind of have a spot to hook into if you want to get pulled out, or you know, you're stuck or in a weird spot. This thing's got all the options. They also have spots for the factory sensors, the OEM sensors, to kind of like set in recessed real nice to the bumper. So in addition to this thing looking cool, it's also a very functional front bumper, not only giving you options to mount lots of cool accessories, but also offering a lot of protection. So yeah, that's the front bumper. Now, if we look up top here, we actually have a flatline Vanco roof rack, which is a real nice look on the front. It's actually got that wind fairing up there to kind of cut down on the noise, but we'll go ahead and show you up there here in just a minute. But let's go ahead and take a look around to the side, and we'll kind of show you what we got going on over here. So a few things I want to hit on this side. The first thing is going to be this flatline Vanco ladder. and this thing will give you access to the roof in case you need to get up there and wash off your solar panels. You just want to climb up on top and get a better view of the land. Whatever it may be, this thing's heavy duty, it's nice, like it's actually made specifically for sprinters, so it has this real nice wheel wrap right here, kind of follow the contours of the van. Next we have the Vans Feed pop-outs. Now we do offer these on our vans. Not everybody chooses to get them, but I think they're really nice because they actually give you 6 extra inches of space on the inside on the driver, 5.5 on the passenger. That may not seem like much, but when you live in a van, every bit of space that you can get matters. So these are really nice, not only just for the extra space that they give you, but they look cool on the sides too. I mean, look at that, it's pretty cool. Anywho, let's go over to this little square right here. Now this is gonna be your 30 amp hookup if you're at an RV park, or if you're parking it at home and just wanna store it for a little bit, kind of keep it hooked up to power, you can do that. In addition to just being able to run everything like straight off of this, so you're not using your battery bank, this thing also charges your battery. So super cool. We throw those right there on every single van that we have. I mean, that concludes everything on the side here. So let's kind of step around to the back and check out our storage. Okay, so around to the back here, we actually have dual Flatline Vanco storage boxes, as well as the 2 storage panels that they're mounted to. I love everything that Flatline Vanco is doing. These boxes are not only super heavy duty, but they have thought through every type of mounting solution. So you have like MOLLE panels on the front here, you have MOLLE panels up here. So anywhere that you want to mount like an axe or a shovel or max tracks, or I even seen one of them had another box that they mounted up top that you can store campfire wood in. Whatever it is, they've got all sorts of cool access points in these things. Now we're gonna go ahead and open one up, take a look inside. So tons and tons of storage space. Not only that, you have a prep table or a spot to just kind of like sit and like tinker on some stuff if you need to work on something, or you know, whatever it may be. Like, these things are freaking sweet. They have, you know, rubber seals around here, so it's gonna keep any of the moisture out, any of the rain, any of the dust. So whatever you put in here, you can rest assured that it's gonna stay dry, it's gonna stay clean, it's gonna free up space from the inside. So super awesome boxes. Before I close this up, I'll go ahead and mention this MOLLE panel up here too. So if you wanna, you know, hang a trash bag, if you wanna hang spatula, I don't know what you're doing back here, but you can hang all sorts of stuff. I mean, that pretty much covers these boxes. These things, I have Alvan. I don't mean to like badmouth Alvan, but Alvan, you gotta step it up. These Flatline Vanco boxes are getting too good. So the last thing I wanna mention is this really nice little Mercedes emblem replacement that we have on the rear doors with our Papago Vans logo cut out in metal. It's actually not only cool, but it's heavy duty. It's gonna be a nice little statement piece for the van. So that covers everything on the rear doors here. Let's take a quick peek up top, show you what we have up there, and then we'll go look at the passenger side. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick walkthrough up here. First, we have the Pneumatic Mini Hecky skylight. This thing's super awesome. Not only can you open it to vent, but it also offers, you know, some really beautiful natural light into the cabin during the day, as well as stargazing opportunities at night. Super nice, we love those. We love that we started putting those in there. We have 1, 2 solar panels. Each one of those are gonna be 100 watts, giving you 200 watts of solar into the battery bank down there. Also right below me here, we have the Pneumatic X2 air conditioning unit. These things are super efficient. They're gonna keep you cool on those hot summer days. Then we have the Max Air Fan and the Starlink High Performance Kit. With all that, let's go ahead and take a look at the passenger side, and then I'm gonna hand you over to Sam to give you a tour of the interior. All right, so starting on the passenger side here, we have this Pneumatic A2 awning. This thing is super sick. This thing is almost the full length of the van, and keep in mind, this is a 170, so you have plenty of space that's gonna be covered out here at your campsite. Now, this thing is not only UV resistant, mold and mildew resistant, but it also offers lots of protection from the sun on those sunny days, cover from rain on the rainy days, and then it's got this nice little feature here with these LED light strips that run down the front, run down the back, giving you plenty of light for your campsite. Okay, so this little guy is gonna be your water inlet. Now, I wanna point this out because this is not a gas tank. You do not put gas, you do not put diesel in this thing. We have to remind everybody, and I'm putting it on this video in case you're a potential van owner, don't put anything but water in this. Maybe water cleaning things for your tank, but like, that's it. Keep it to that. Don't put anything else in there. please. So the last thing I want to hit on this side are these amp power steps. These things are super sick because if you've noticed with these Sprinter vans, or if you ever stood next to one, they're pretty tall. Like if this wasn't there, I'd have to go like this. And that's no fun, especially if you're like 5 foot tall. 5 foot tall. So having these little amp power steps is going to be a really nice feature to kind of help you get in and out of the van. So before I hand you guys over to Sam, I want to talk about this little table because I never get to talk about the little table, but this thing is sweet. I wish that I'd kind of gotten one of these on my van. But this is going to be great for, you know, keeping a few drinks out here. If you're kind of hosting a few people at your campsite, you can put chips and salsa. You can put 12 hot dogs right here, which is nice. One more thing, Sam, sorry. We've got our light switches here. So this is going to be your interior light switch, your awning light switch, and then you have your extend and retract for your awning. Now that covers the exterior of this van. Now we're going to step inside with Sam and let her give you a tour of the inside.
What's up, guys? I'm Sam with Papago Vans. I'm going to be walking you through the interior of the van. So starting at the front, we've got the dueling scope Pima swivel seats on the driver and passenger side. These are super heavy duty swivel seats, allowing for those seats to turn around and give you a little more usable space in your van. Up above that is the headliner shelf. This is from Van Wife. It turns unusable space into storage space. The curtain rod on here is super handy. You can hang towels, coats, or a curtain on there. Up next, we have the overhead cabinets. So in the left one, we've got the control panel. We've got the water pump, the freeze protect, shower drain, and the water heater. You'll be able to control all of those from here. And with the water heater, you'll be able to see the indicator light there. This will tell you how much water you have in the tank in the back. The battery monitor will let you know how charged up you are, and the inverter control is here. This van has the Lippert bed system, so the control for that is going to be here, going up and down, and then this will lock it in place. And next is the Starlink power bank. Now, the Starlink high performance kit does not come with a router, so we actually get the Eero router in here, which is one of the best Wi-Fi routers on the market. Also in the cabinet, we've got a 12-volt outlet as well as a 110 electrical outlet. This is a GFC outlet. There are actually 7 outlets in here, the rest being equipped with USB-C. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 and 7 in the back, which means you're going to be able to connect to power anywhere that you're in the van. And we've got the Lagoon table here. I love these for a van. They're super versatile, being able to move not only around but also up and down. We custom make this top here that extends out, and then it has that cup holder there in the center. Beautiful, beautiful countertops in this van. This customer has opted for a live edge countertop in here that is just gorgeous. Down below that countertop, we've got the Isotherm Cruise 130, and that's in that stainless steel finish. Inside, it's 4.6 cubic feet with the freezer inside. Tons of storage in this van. Next is the shower. This is a fully tiled shower, and that is real tile in there. The door extends out and retracts in. That's going to save a ton of space, and it's super clean, not giving you a floppy shower curtain in there. This customer has opted for the upgraded Moen shower head. It's so gorgeous and elegant. Down below, we've got the Lavio Dry Flush. Now this cover for it, this is a waterproof cover that is going to protect your toilet while it's in the shower. So you can see in there, this is what the inside of it looks like. So that will seal off, so there will be no smells, no spills. You can get 15 flushes out of each cartridge that's in it. Contact us if you want more, because we have plenty. Floor to ceiling closet space in here. We've got shelves up top, and then down below are the garment racks, so you can hang all your coats. This button here is going to control the kick lights. I really love this kick light feature. If you're in bed and you just want to pop up really quick, but you don't want to stub your toe on anything, this is right next to the bed, so you can just pop that on and not have to worry about stepping on something you can't see in the dark. All right, so next I want to show you, this is a gorgeous dining area back here. It's very intimate. You can sit here, have some dinner with friends and family, play some card games. This table also converts into a bed with this telescoping table leg here. It'll lower down with the cushions coming down, turning into a bed. We'll show you that here in a second. And this is what the bed looks like, all converted. And we've got the Lippert bed system up here. So you're gonna notice how silent and fast this actually is. So that easy, just the push of a button with Lee in the background. Thanks for your help, buddy. We've got the Lippert bed system now lowered, so you can see how this will sleep 4 people now. I'd also like to bring to attention the skylight in there. You can see how much natural light is coming in through the ceiling there. You can actually pop that open and get fresh air in your van as well. Love these skylights. Up above, we've got the X2 AC unit. So these are super powerful. They are designed to be used off-grid. They are incredibly efficient as well. They pump out so much cool air, and we have done independent testing of these, and they work great. You can swivel these around, so if you want cool air, you know, you want a cold shower, you want to cool it off in the back, you can swivel those around. These are an absolute necessity in your van. Tons of overhead storage, a built-in microwave, gorgeous countertops in here, again with that live edge. Ample amounts of storage. This customer has opted for the upgraded sink insert, which is such a beautiful feature. The faucet does swivel around. I love that it does that because then you can make sure to clean off the sides of your sink, spray out on any of your pots and pans. And with, of course, the pop-up countertop. What would a van be without one? These are so great. They add additional counter space without taking up a ton of space. And I know what you're thinking, Sam, what's in the trunk? Well, we didn't forget. We just saved it for last. All right, so we've got the garage here. You can see that Lippert bed system in action, the dinette folded into the bed. So this fan here is gonna help keep your electrical cabinet cool. So we've got the fuse box and then the on-off switch for the house. Flatline pull-out tray. Love this, especially in this setting. You can use this as like a cooktop. Just store some stuff in here, use it as a step to get up there. It does have a really high weight capacity. It does lock in place as well, so that is not gonna be sliding out when you're moving. The outdoor shower port, I think this is an absolute must on a van. We get these from Sobo Outdoors. Great company. It does have the hose that just hooks into this. You'll be able to rinse off your dirty shoes. Maybe your dog got messy out on a hike. You'll be able to rinse your dog off outside the van. Absolutely great to have those. All right, so the last thing that I wanted to mention on this van is we do have 800 amp hours of battery power in here with a 3,000 watt inverter under this side. And underneath this bench, we've got a 33-gallon potable water tank, as well as a 4-gallon hot water tank. And that's all tucked away under this bench. So I wanted to thank you for joining us on this week's van tour. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and join us next week for a new video. Bye.